Midnight.
Midnight. Another mural gone. Paint trying to speak before the concrete dries. Cold shadow stretching from the high-rise glass window. I walk the same block where the old neighborhood used to glow. They bought the memory and sold it for a premium lease. I'm standing in an alley where the corner store cease. Ink falling off my fingers on the silent brick walls, waiting for the ghost of an error every time the night falls. You hear the engine hum underneath the silence, a slow creeping quiet, another form of violence. And I know it's not enough. But what if all we leave is just the dust? Writing names in the dark just to prove we were here. Writing letters to a grid that will soon disappear. I'm leaving my ink while the city still breathes, before the skyline takes what it needs. 3 a.m. staring at an empty avenue, sky turning from ash to a chemical blue. I read the tags on the wall like a desperate biography, history rewritten by a corporate geography. They pave over art until the pavement's clean, a polished new surface where the struggles have been. Every corner painted gray, every voice put on mute, but there's a pulse in the ground, down deep in the root. And I see the cracks inside the glass, weighing every memory we lost. Oh, writing names in the dark just to prove we were here. Writing letters to a grid that will soon disappear. I'm leaving my ink while the city still breathes, before the skyline takes what it needs. I wanted you to see us, not the buildings they design, just the people caught between the property lines. So I'll stand here unfinished, and let the colors bleed out. We were here before the skyline takes what it needs. Writing names in the dark. Writing names in the dark just to prove. Writing names in the dark just to prove we were here. Writing names in the dark. Writing letters to a grid that will soon disappear. I'm leaving my ink while the city still breathes, before the skyline takes what it needs. I stopped rewriting the letter. The skyline took what it needs. Skyline took what it needs. midnight.
The fire's out now.
The ground is still warm beneath our feet. But in my pocket, I kept something safe. Through every battle, every burning field, I kept the seeds. I kept them in the matchbox, wrapped in a page from my daughter's notebook. Seeds I gathered before the garden keeper took the soil. Small things, the kind you'd overlook, but inside each one lives a color that his stems could never cook. Sunflower, basil, jasmine, things that smell like home, things that grow toward the sun without being shown. And tonight, with ash still warm between my fingers, I plant the first one where his tallest weed once lingered. And the soil accepts it like it was waiting, like the earth itself was holding its breath. Through every fire, every fight, for this quiet moment of planting. There are seeds we kept through the longest night, hidden in our pockets, waiting for the light. There are seeds we kept, small enough to miss, but strong enough to grow a world from this. Seeds we kept, seeds we kept. I kept the seeds inside a matchbox, next to my daughter's photograph. And every darkest night I held that box just to survive the aftermath. Because these seeds aren't merely plants, they are a promise sealed, a promise that after war there'd be a planting season healed. And tonight, the first night free of fog across the block, I kneel on soil still warm from yesterday's inferno in the shock. And the hands that pulled the rotten roots just hours ago now plant something that will grow taller than all the damage left below. And my daughter watches from the window, and she asked, "What are you planning, Papa?" And I say, "Your tomorrow, sweetheart. I'm planning your tomorrow." There are seeds we kept through the fire and rain. Every battle scar now holds a flower's name. There are seeds we kept for the ones who come after. Their laughter is the harvest, their laughter. Seeds we kept, seeds we kept. To every child on this block, the ground beneath your feet is clean now. It wasn't always, but 100 hands made sure it would be, so you could plant whatever you dream and watch it grow without fear. There are seeds we kept, and now they're in the ground. Everyone a promise, everyone a sound of laughter in a garden that was fought for and won. Seeds we kept for everyone. Seeds we kept for you. The matchbox is empty now, but the soil is full. Good night, little seed. Grow tall for me.
shields to hide behind. Just the fingers that once cradled children since they first cried. That once cooked the rice, once washed the clothes by hand. Now those same fingers pull the weeds from stolen land. Mothers in the front, not because the fear is gone, but because the rage inside I grew. The fear that carried on the old man pushes from behind with shoulders bent and warm, but his resolve is straighter than the streets they sworn to guard since dawn. Every hand, every single one is a weapon forged by love for a daughter or a son. The garden keeper brought his thorns, but our hands were born for this. Ripping through the weeds, every root we pull is a future that we free. Shaking at the core, we don't need your permission anymore. Keeper said we'd never last. Said our hands would bleed before his roots would pass. But he miscounted. He counted hands, not hearts. And a heart that's fighting for his children never stops. That's all we ever needed. From the first whisper to the war cry, undefeated. The fog is finally bleeding, and every stem we pull is a child still breathing. We came with nothing, and we gave everything. Look at our hands. They dirty, they're shaking, but they holding clean earth for the first time. Can't get through, not when we stand like this, shoulder to shoulder. We are the fence. We built the fence, but not with wood or wire. We built it with the bodies of everyone who's tired of watching children wilt like stems and borrow shade, of seeing gardens harvested by hands that never stayed. This fence is made of mothers who forgot the taste of sleep, a father standing guard on corners that were running deep. Each post a different person, each link a different name, but the chain holds the same purpose, and the purpose holds the flame. You want through? Come through, but you'll face 100 eyes that learn to see the truth, and 100 hands that learn to hold together tighter than any lock you've ever used. We are the living fence, standing root to root, every hand connected, every voice absolute. We are the living fence. You can't break what breathes in the ground beneath our feet will never grow your weeds. Living fence. Living fence. Living fence. Yeah. Living fence. Not concrete, but stronger than concrete ever stood. Cause concrete cracks, but conviction can't be hammered from a neighborhood. Yeah, Miss Ida guards post 1. Her eyes have never blinked. Mr. Rudy at post 2. His hands are shaking, but he hasn't flinched. The young ones stand between the gaps like groups that just broke through, filling every interest that the garden keeper used to move into. And every time he tries to pass, a brand new face is waiting there. This fence grows faster than the Weezy ever dared to plan to share. And the fence grows taller with every person who remembers why they standing. Not for politics, not for power, but for the child who deserves to breathe clean air tomorrow. We are the living fence, bone and blood and breath, every lung inhaling purpose, every heartbeat set. We are the living fence. We chose to be the wall, and the garden keeper knows he cannot pass at all. Living fence. Living fence. Living fence. I saw the garden keeper's face when he reached our line. For the first time in years, the confidence left his eyes. He turned around, not because he's done, but because he realized the fence is everyone. And everyone is done with him. Alive and standing tall, every name a brick, every breath a wall. We are the living fence. Until the roots are gone, we hold the line together from the dusk until the dawn. how long we'd stand. We said, as long as it takes. They asked us what happens when it rains. We said, living things grow stronger in the rain. For the sun, we rise before it does. We don't alarm didn't ring. The conviction woke me up at 4. Laced my boots in the dark, met 12 neighbors at my door. No committee formed this, no official gave a word. Just the sound of footsteps organized without being heard. We mapped the garden keepers' routes before we even stirred. Planted our own centuries where its stems had gone uncured. Every mother is a soldier, every father is a wall. Every elder standing tall despite the weight of what they saw.
The sun's not up yet, but we are
already marching.
Every house is lit, every hand is in.
We don't need permission to protect our own skin.
We rise
Before the dawn, before the fog can spread.
We stand
On every corner with the truth instead.
We rise, we rise.
The morning belongs to us, and every step we take is turning silence into trust.
We rise.
Rise before the dawn. Rise before the dawn. Rise before the dawn. Rise before the dawn. Footsteps on the cold asphalt ground. 20 people, 30, 50 gathering without a sound. I saw the block chief with a flashlight, the teacher with her notes. The young ones who were silent yesterday now standing in the rows. This ain't a protest, this is neighbors guarding neighbors' lives. This ain't political, these are hands that refuse to untie. And the sun ain't up, but we already moving as a force. Every footstep tells the garden keeper,
This land ain't yours.
every window opens now. Not from curiosity, but from conviction. And the garden keeper wakes to find his routes are blocked by people who decided overnight.
We rise.
Before the dawn, before the roots can dig.
We fill the.
Empty spaces where the weeds were growing big.
We rise, we rise.
The morning is our weapon, and every voice that joins us makes the ground shake with direction. We rise. We rise.
This is what it looks like when a neighborhood decides. Not with fists, not with fire, with open doors and open eyes. The garden keeper had the night, but we took the morning. And by the time the sun came up, his flowers were already morning.
We rise,
Before the dawn,
We rise.
every hand connected to the hand beside.
we rise.
We rise.
The morning shakes the ground and the fog retreats from every street we found.
We rise, we rise. We rise.
The sun came up at 5:47, but we were already standing since 4. Asked the garden keeper what he saw when he opened his door. 100 faces, none of them afraid anymore.
We rise.
Pass it along. House to house, ear to ear. The whisper is louder than you think. First it was a whisper between two mothers at the gate. Then the fathers heard it, passed it on before it got too late. The black chief knocked on doors he hadn't knocked in years. The teacher called a meeting. No officials, no careers, just people, just hands that build this neighborhood from dust. The whisper said the garden keeper doesn't have our trust. And one by one the windows open out for air before the truth. One by one the voices gather to protect the youth.
Can you hear it now?
The whisper is becoming something else.
Something they can't ignore.
Pass it on,
Pass it on,
from door to door. The guardians are waking at the core.
pass it on,
We've seen enough. The whisper in the wind is growing raw.
pass it on, pass it on.
Pass it on. Yeah, the whisper spread from porch to porch, like fire through the vine. Mothers who were silent now were speaking every line. I saw the trail, me too, every single night. My kid set someone off with strange flowers at the school site. And the whisper shifted, no longer fear but iron will. No longer questions but an answer. We must move, we will. The chief showed up not for his title but his grandson's sake. And that night one block became one voice that wouldn't break. The
Whisper built a wall that no one saw coming. A fence made of voices, made a promise, made of us. And the garden keeper,
he doesn't know yet, but his roots are already surrounded.
pass it on,
From soul to soul, the guardians are standing, taking hold.
pass it on,
The whisper grew from one voice to 100. Now what do we do?
pass it on,
Hey,
pass it on.
pass it on. Yeah. To the garden keeper, if you're listening, we see your stems, we traced your roots, and we are not afraid anymore. The whisper you tried to silence is now the loudest sound on this block. Pass it on,
The word is out,
the word is out.
the guardians are marching.
Hear us shout,
Pass it on,
we've drawn the line. The whisper became a battle sign.
pass it on,
The time has come. The whisper reached every house, and every house whispered back the same word. Enough.
It rained last night.
The first real rain since everything changed. And I stood outside with my palms open, catching what nobody can own. The first drop hit the concrete and it sounded like a drum. The second hit the garden and the soil said, welcome home. The children ran outside, shoes off, arms wide, laughing loud. The same street where we marched is now a playground in the clouds. Every plant that almost died is lifting its head today. Every crack in the earth is filling up slowly, its own way. Rain doesn't read contracts, doesn't ask for a permit. It just falls on everyone, on every inch, on every spirit. The rain doesn't know about blueprints, it doesn't care about shareholders or dams. It just falls equally, gently, on the rich and the poor and the tired hands. The first rain falls on ground we chose to keep, on roots we found, on promises we'll never break. The first rain falls and everything feels clean, like the river singing back. the sweetest thing. I'm writing this for the ones who come after us, for the daughter who tasted rain and called it daddy's trust. One day she'll read about the dam, the pipes, the blueprint game, and I hope she'll understand why we refuse to play it tame. The spring behind the school is still flowing, we check it twice a week. The community garden grows tomatoes now, the crooked stems we seek. And the dam, they're taking it apart, stone by stone, the law agreed. Turns out water is a right, not a product, not a deed. To the children after us, guard the spring. Don't let anyone draw lines through living things. The water in your glass was fought for, remember that. Every sip is a story of a community that fought back. The first rain falls, it's falling now on open hands that learn to hold their ground. The first rain falls on soil that remembers how to grow something that money can't buy or sell or drown. To the river, thank you for waiting. To the spring, thank you for hiding until we were ready. To the rain, thank you for reminding us that some things just fall freely. The first rain falls, and we are home. The river's back where it belongs. It never walked alone. The first rain falls on everything we saved, from the faucet that coughed to the water that forgave. The faucet doesn't cough anymore. The glass is full. The river is home. And the rain just keeps falling on everyone equally.
You hear that? That's not the concrete.
That's not the concrete.
That's the lie. Splitting open from the inside. Cracking. The dam is cracking. Hairline fractures running east to west. Every fissure is a family that failed the water test. Every crack a conversation they tried to keep behind the wall. Every drip that pushes through is a testament to the fall. 7 months we stood, 7 months of empty cups, 7 months of watching chrome pipes pump our future up. But concrete has a limit, and so does patience, friend. The dam was built for profit, but profit has an end. Can you hear it cracking? The arithmetic of greed. Every number they ran forgot to count one variable. 1,000 people who decided that water isn't a product, water is a right, and rights don't have a price tag. The dam is cracking. Feel the ground shake. Every lie they poured is starting to break. The dam is cracking. This is what it takes when the river remembers the path they used to make. The company sent lawyers, we sent the water test results. They sent the PR statement, we sent 1,000 adults. They sent the cease and desist, we sent the blueprint back with every signature circled and every lie attacked. The judge looked at the evidence, the jar of brown water, the medical records of every sick son and daughter. 3 hospitals, 200 cases, 1 contaminated source in the dam. But damn, standing there without remorse. The evidence is a flood, they can't hold back anymore. Every document, every test, every face at every door. The dam was built to containers, but it's leaking truth instead, and the cracks are getting louder than anything they've said. The dam is cracking. Watch the water fight through every fracture, pause a stolen right. The dam is cracking, and it's cracking wide. The river's coming home, and it won't be denied. I press my ear. against the concrete and heard the river on the other side. It said, I never left. I was just waiting. Waiting for you to remember me. Remember me.
The dam is broken.
The river's coming through. Every stolen drop is finding its way back to you.
The dam is broken.
Hear the water sing. The river remembers. The river remembers everything. And on that morning, the water came back. Not through pipes, not through meters, not through invoices, but through the cracks in the wall that was never strong enough to hold back something that belongs to everyone. I followed the pipe. The shiny one they installed last autumn. Past our houses, past the school, past the clinic, all the way to the hill, where the gates don't open for us. I followed the pipe, chrome and gleaming out of scratch, running past the crumbling houses without even a branch. It doesn't stop at our block, doesn't bend our direction, just a straight silver arrow toward corporate perfection. The old pipes underneath, rusted, cracked, forgotten, carrying brown water to the people at the bottom. But the new pipe sings, humming full and pressurized, carrying crystal clear to the ones who privatize. Two pipes, one old, one new, one for us, one for them. And the new one doesn't even know our names. It passes through our land like we don't exist.
The gleaming pipe runs through our land. Silver vein that feeds a different hand. We watched them build it, didn't understand. The gleaming pipe was never part of our plan.
Yeah. At the gate I stood guard, said private property. I said that's my water on the other side, isn't it irony? He didn't answer, walkie-talkie, static doors that closed. The facility hummed all night while our forces decomposed. The whole community came with me. The second time I walked 200 feet, stood at the fence while the machines just talk, pumping, grinding, filtering what used to flow for free, packaging our river into bottles we can't afford to drink. You see, we built their roads, we paved the way, we watched the construction and we didn't say. But now we see where the silver leads, and it leads away from every single one of our needs. The gleaming pipe was built with our permission, signed away in fine print, buried in the paperwork. They sold us thirst and called it a decision. The gleaming pipe is a monument to our work. I put my hand on the pipe. It was warm, full of everything we need. And I thought, this metal runs through our soil. Our soil, not theirs. And soil has a memory longer than any contract.
The gleaming pipe ends here at our feet. We followed it, we found it, and we'll make them meet. This water comes from underneath our street. The gleaming pipe meets the people. It forgot to greet. 200 people saw the pipe today. 200 people touched it. 200 people now know where the water goes. And 200 people are not going home quiet.
They said dig deeper. So we dug the fifth well, and the earth gave us back nothing but dust. Yeah. First well went dry in March, we blamed the weather. Second well by April, figured drought would break whenever. Third well, the elders frowned, said they never seen it. Fourth well hit rock where water used to sit beneath it. And now the fifth, I watch my neighbor's hands go bloody raw, digging through the clay for something that the earth won't draw. But here's the thing that nobody wants to say out loud: the schoolyard will still run, it just costs more now. 5 holes in the ground, and everyone went quiet. 5 questions that the earth keeps answering with silence. But I hear water somewhere, I hear it flowing still, just not in our direction, not towards this hill. 5 wells deep and still no answer. 5 holes down and everyone comes back dry. The water's somewhere, I can hear it running, but it's running past us, and I need to know why. OPAC Rudy carried water from the city pipe this week. Paid 3 times what his pension covers, just so his grandson could drink. Miss Lina's rice field cracked like a jigsaw, missing pieces. Her harvest came up empty, while the tower's lawn stays green with leases. The well digger looked at me, tired eyes, cracked hands, said the water table shifted toward the eastern land. I asked him what's easter here. He pointed past the hill, said the new facility, the one they built against our will. The water didn't vanish in the air, it was redirected, recalculated, reassigned. 5 wells couldn't reach what used to be right here because someone drew a line above the water line. 5 wells deep and the earth keeps lying. 5 holes down, but the truth's not hiding. The water moved, it didn't choose to leave, it was taken while we were still believing. I held a glass of dust to the light and saw the fingerprint of a machine. The water didn't dry up on its own, it was rerouted by design, not by season. Not by season. 5 wells. Now I understand. The earth wasn't empty, it was drained by other hands. Water's still alive beneath this tired land. 5 wells taught me everything the blueprint never planned. 5 wells, and the 5th one taught me more than the water ever could. It taught me to stop digging down and start looking sideways. Midnight. The mural's gone completely now, but I can still see the colors. The drum machine's unplugged, the cables are coiled, the neighborhood soil is completely unspoiled. A gentle breeze blowing down an empty, quiet street. I'm walking to the rhythm of a phantom beat. The old heads pass the torch, now the fire's dying down, but embers still glow in the heart of the town.
you put your ear close to the fresh poured stone, you can hear the boom bap vibrating in the bone. The rhythm never dies, it just goes to sleep. A promise that the concrete swore it would keep. I'm the ghost in the boom bap, haunting the snare, a lingering melody hanging in the air. Long after the record has faded away, the ghost of the boom bap decides it will stay. Fade out the anger, fade out the noise. We're leaving the legacy to the girls and the boys. The archives are written, the pages are sealed. The wounds of the avenue finally healed. Some things have to end so that new things can start. I'm leaving these rhythm loops inside of your heart. So when you feel lost in the sterile design, just listen for the echo that we left behind. The rhythm never dies, it just goes to sleep. A promise that the concrete swore it would keep. I'm the ghost in the boom bap, haunting the snare, a lingering melody hanging in the air. Long after the record has faded away, the ghost of the boom bap decides it will stay. I'm leaving my ink. The skyline took what it needs, but we were here. We were here. The ghost decides it will stay. Ghost decides, hanging in the air. The ghost in the boom bap, haunting the snare, haunting the stair, a lingering melody hanging in the air. Long after the record has faded away, the ghost of the boom bap decides it will stay. Decides it will stay. Decides it will stay.
The storm passed. The dust settled. What did we leave behind?
We are the storm passed. Walking through the rubble of a neighborhood changed. Everything is shiny, everything is arranged. I'm looking for the pieces of the world I used to know. A crack in the pavement where the weeds used to grow. Found an old spray can rusted in the dirt, a visual reminder of the passion and the hurt. We're archaeological diggers in our own backyard, holding on to fragments cause letting go is hard. The paint fades, the mortar dries, the truth lives in the artifacts we hide. We are just artifacts left in the rain, washing away every trace of the pain. The city moves on with a brand new face. We are just artifacts stuck in our place. Stuck in our place. I left my lyrics in the box beneath the floor. time capsule waiting for a knock upon the door. Maybe 50 years from now a kid will find the page and understand the anger of a bygone age. The buildings are taller, the people are new. The sky is a slightly different shade of blue. I'm making peace with the fact that nothing stays. We were just a chapter in the concrete maze. The paint fades, the mortar dries. The truth lives in the artifacts we hide. We are just artifacts left in the rain, washing away every trace of the pain. The city moves on with a brand new face. We are just artifacts stuck in our place.
I stopped fighting the clock. You can't beat the second hand.
Just leave the artifact.
Just artifacts left in the rain, stuck in our place. We are just artifacts left in the rain, washing away every trace of the pain. The city moves on with a brand new face. We are just artifacts stuck in our place. Stuck in our place. Stuck in our place. Stuck in our place.
This is a pirate transmission, broadcasting live before they cut the wire. This is a pirate transmission. Broadcasting live before they cut the wire. Transmitting the signal directly to you before the eviction notice rings true. The city officials are cutting the power. We got about maybe a quarter an hour to document everything happening now. Recording the sweat on the neighborhood's brow. They silenced the block with a corporate pen, but we're going live and we'll do it again. The static is loud, but the message is clear. The final broadcast of the final year.
This is the last broadcast from the concrete archive.
Shout into the world that we're still alive.
The signal is fading. The tower is down.
The last true voice in a dying town. Dying town. The towers are rising, the shadows are long. They're stealing our history, buying our song. We burned all the blueprints and hijacked the mic, delivering truth that the suits won't like. My throat is burning from shouting so loud. A solitary voice in a terrified crowd. If nobody hears, this is out in the air. A digital ghost that will always be there. The static is loud, but the message is clear. The final broadcast of the final year.
This is the last broadcast from the concrete archive.
Shout into the world that we're still alive.
The signal is fading. The tower is down.
The last true voice in a dying town. Memorize the names. They want us to forget. Don't don't let them win the silence. We're still alive. The last true voice. Yeah. Turn it down. Turn it down. You can still hear it if you listen through the noise. Decaying in the wire, we were forged in the ashes, shaped by the fire. Now I'm scrolling through images on a cracked screen, trying to remember what this corner used to mean. The static is loud, the frequency's dead. Another bulldozer clearing out the shed. I press record, but the magnetic tape snap. The history is gone, officially unmapped.
The tape rewinds, but the picture's gone. We are just static playing on and on.
Playing back the static memory, a blurry vision of the way it used to be. The channel changed, the signal crossed in the static memory. Everything is lost. A Polaroid photograph faded to white, the only proof that we stood here that night. They paint over history with an off-white brush, turn a vibrant block into a library hush. We shout in the void, but the mic is unplugged, swept under the carpet and pulled on the rug. I close my eyes just to listen to the hiss, cause the static is the only thing I deeply miss.
The tape rewinds, but the picture's gone. We are just static playing on and on.
Playing back the static memory, a blurry vision of the way it used to be. The channel changed, the signal crossed in the static memory. Everything is lost. I remember the noise. I remember the crackle. The imperfections made it real. Bring the static back. Bring the static back. Everything is lost. Everything is lost in the static. Turn the dial back, playing back the static memory, a blurry vision of the way it used to be. The channel changed, the signal crossed in the static memory. Everything is lost. The signal crossed. The static memory. Turn it down.
Watch the sidewalks change colors. 1,000 shoes Erasing the path line by line.
Another padlock.
Another padlock hanging on the bakery door. Miss Lina's recipe gone, swept off the floor. Replaced by a chain with the minimalist sign, serving bitter espresso at 8:45. I trace the cracks in the pavement, familiar and deep, where the kids used to run while the neighborhood sleeps. Now it's silent and sterile, a curated scene, washing away all the grit in the washing machine.
I hear the rhythm slowing down, a foreign heartbeat in our own hometown. Fading footsteps on the avenue. I'm standing here, but I don't recognize the view. The concrete is cold, and the shadows are drawn. Fading footsteps. Tomorrow they're gone. Tomorrow they're gone.
10 years of conversations buried in the dust. The iron gate by the corner surrendered to rust. We traded the stoops for a digital wall. Nobody sits on the porch, nobody comes to call. The old mechanic shop closed down for a flat. Now it's a parking lot where the memories sat. These streets are a ledger of the debt that we owe to the ghosts of the people with nowhere to go.
I hear the rhythm slowing down, a foreign heartbeat in our own hometown. Fading footsteps on the avenue. I'm standing here, but I don't recognize the view. The concrete is cold, and the shadows are drawn. Fading footsteps. Tomorrow they're gone.
Did we leave a mark? Or just a stain? Waiting for the rain to wash it away.
To wash it away.
We're just holding